I'll tell you, this situation escalated so quickly. Like, I never expected it to happen like that. Granted, I didn't expect for me to be in this situation at all at a store. You know what I mean? Like, this is very, very unprofessional. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Liallure here, and I'm back at it again with another video. Alright. If you are new to my channel, hey girl, hey. Welcome to the rodeo. My name is Leah. I make videos, I do story times, I do hauls, I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's like for the kids, you know the vibes. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey friend, how are you? I hope you're doing wonderful, fabulous, beautiful, amazing. I don't know when I'm gonna post this video, but whenever I do, thank you guys so much for 800 subscribers. What? Thank y'all so much for subscribing and for supporting me and like tuning in. I know that some of you only watch my story times, and that's okay because I completely understand, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I only watch certain YouTubers for certain content, so I completely get that. If you're here for a story time, then that's what I have for you today. So in today's story, I'm gonna be telling you guys about, this is a really fast story, but I thought it was like an interesting thing that happened to me. So this is the story on how I was in a store and the cops were called. It was like the worst customer service experience I've ever received in my life. This story happened back last year in February of 2020. This was before the pandemic hit. This was for my friend Kelsey's birthday. So I recently dropped a vlog for Kelsey's birthday. Her birthday is February 13th, so it's always Valentine's weekend. So last year for her birthday, she went to STK. If you're from New York or California or wherever they have STK locations, STK is this really like popular upscale steakhouse. Like, a meal there can easily run you $100+, and I'm talking like only if you buy appetizers. Okay, so we were going to STK. I'd never been to a steakhouse before because I'm not a big fan of steak. If you're not new to my channel, you know that I am not a pescatarian, but before that I was never really a steak person at all. So I was just like, okay, cool, like this seems like a nice place, like I just want to take pictures, I just want to be cute, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have clothes that I was comfortable with or that I was satisfied with, so I was like, cool, let me go shopping. Let me just tell y'all, I will take any opportunity to go shopping. Any. If I know I have clothes, if I know I have an outfit, I don't care. I still need a backup outfit. I was like, yeah, like let me just go shopping, you feel me? It's Valentine's weekend, it's a really nice steakhouse, like I'm finna treat myself to a nice bougie meal, like my best friend's birthday, like we're really doing this. I didn't really know what I wanted to wear. I kind of had this idea of what I wanted to wear. I wanted to wear like a really cute dress, something short, definitely nothing like maxi or anything like that. Like I wanted to leave like the birthday shenanigans to Kelsey. At this time I had started my new job already, so I didn't really have time because I worked like, you know, your average schedule of work, so I didn't really have time after work or before work to go shopping or anything like that. So I had to do it on the weekend, which I do not enjoy. I don't like doing anything on the weekend that involves being around crowds, which is hard because the weekend is where most of the time people are out, you know what I'm saying? Like people work just like me, so they be out there. So I was like, all right, cool, like I'm just gonna have to take the L and do it. So the weekend before Kelsey's birthday, I was like, I'm gonna go to Flatbush. Girl, if you are from Brooklyn, if you're from New York, if you're black and you're from New York and you've been to Brooklyn, you know Flatbush is basically like a little Caribbean, you know what I mean? Like ain't nothing but Caribbean people in Flatbush. And Flatbush has a bunch of like stores, like dresses where people sell like wedding dresses, bridesmaid dresses, like tuxedos, that type of stuff, like custom made gowns, like really sparkly out there, like loud Caribbean wear, you know what I mean? So that I was like, you know what, I could find something cute on Flatbush, you know what I mean? So I was like, let me go there. Because at this point I hadn't tried Soho, and Soho is usually like my main choice when I need to find an outfit, but I didn't have time to go to Soho until like later that week. So I was like, let me go to Flatbush just in case when I go to Soho I don't find anything. I go to Flatbush, it is Saturday, it is maybe about like, I would say noon or something like that. I went early enough so that when I came back I could grab something to eat from like one of my favorite like Caribbean Indian fusion places. So I go to Flatbush, I walk a little further to where I know like the stores be and stuff like that, and I'm just like going in and out of stores, just seeing if I like anything. You know, of course people are coming up to me and they're like, hey, like, do you need help with anything? What are you looking for? You know what I mean? I'm just like, no, I'm just looking for something like casual. Most of these places, they have dresses that are super outlandish. Like when I say like they're loud, you know what I mean? Sequins, sparkles, all of that. I'm not really that type of person. If I have to, I will. If it falls into the theme of the party or event, I will do it. But in general, I'm not that girl. That girl is not me. She is not me. I am not her, okay? I was like, all right, cool. I go to Flatbush again. I'm in and out of stores because I'm not finding anything that really suits me. I kind of want something settled, but something with just like a little bit detailing, maybe something like off the shoulder. I know what I'm looking for, but I'm not finding it. So I decide, let me go into one last store. I go into the store. There's maybe around like 2 people walking around there as customers, and there's about like 2 women there as employees. One of them was behind the register and another one was just like walking around seeing if people need help and stuff like that. They were very clearly Jamaican. I don't know how to explain that, but I am a Caribbean woman, and if you're from Brooklyn and you're a Caribbean woman, you know what Jamaican people look like. First of all, you know what Caribbean people from any island look like. They just give off a vibe and an aura about them. So the lady comes up to me. Of course, she has a Jamaican accent. She's like, are you looking for something? Like, what are you looking for? What can I help you with? So I basically described the type of dress I'm looking for to her. I'm like, cool. Like, I'm not getting any help with just, you know, making this vision in my head come to life. Maybe they have a dress like this and I'm just not seeing it. She's helping me pick up a few dresses, like she's showing me options and stuff like that. I'm not finding anything that's exactly like what I want, but I'm finding something similar. So I was like, you know what, that ain't no problem. This is super embarrassing, but my camera died, so y'all might notice the quality change a lot, but hopefully it's not terrible. So yeah, anyway, so like I was saying, basically I was trying on dresses, and the girl was really helping me, like the one that I initially ran into, who was like, oh, like, how can I help you and stuff like that. She was very, very helpful. Like, she was like asking me what I need, what I'm looking for, what I'm into, like what kind of dresses I usually wear. Like she was on it, you feel me? She's helping me try on these clothes. She gave me like 2 different like dresses at once to try on. So I go in the dressing room, and this is the type of place that like it didn't have a mirror inside the fitting room. I couldn't tell you why, but it just didn't. So like in order to look at yourself, you had to open the door and step outside the dressing room, and that's where the mirror was. I was on the phone at this time because, again, I don't like shopping by myself because I find it to be super, super awkward. So I was on the phone, and I got out the fitting room to try to see myself in one dress, and I didn't really like it, and the girl didn't really like it either. But she was basically like, the dress is not good. And that's one thing I love about Jamaican women. First of all, I love Jamaicans in general because they are hilarious, but one thing I love about Jamaican women is how brutally honest they are. Like, they're very, very honest people, and I really appreciate that because them is my people. You know, I love people that just can give it to me straight, no chaser. I'm trying on these dresses. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then she gives me the last dress. This dress, I remember it was kind of like red, and it had like black detailing on it, and I thought it would be really cute on me. So I tried on the dress, and as I zip up, it was a cord. It wasn't even a dress, it was a cord. So as I zip up the top part, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm telling the person on the phone, like, I think this dress might actually be cute on me. So I'm about to step out the room, and I hear arguing. What that is? Like, I was literally so confused because, like I said, it was literally only about like 2 customers in there when I started shopping. So I was just like, who is arguing up in here? Here's the gist of the conversation. The gist of the conversation is that whoever came into the store, it was 2 new voices in the store, right? Whoever came into the store, they were, first of all, very American because I could hear the accent, and they were pissed. Okay, it was 2 women, and one of them, she was livid. And so basically the conversation was about how the woman who came in the store, she was saying that an employee, I think she was talking to the girl who was helping me like pick out dresses. She was talking to her, and she was blacking on her basically. She was saying like, oh, you was talking all of that on Facebook. You was talking all of that on Facebook. What's up? I'm here now. I'm here now. You was telling me go take care of my kids. Like, you're not messing with my baby daddy. I told you to leave him alone. And I was like, when I tell you, the conversation escalated quickly. It escalated quickly. And I felt so uncomfortable because I'm back there, and first of all, this is happening from like 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, real quick. There wasn't that many people in the store. I'm pretty sure the people who were shopping around left, because who wants to be in the middle of that? You know what I mean? I'm in the fitting room and I'm trying to get out to see what I look like in this cohort so I can get my outfit and go home. And people is out here arguing. Like, when I tell you this girl is blacking, she was blacking. And then I hear the other voice. The other voice is her mother. The girl who came in, she came in with her mother apparently. And her mother was like, oh, don't play with my daughter. Don't play with my daughter because you was talking all of that. And I'm here for whatever. I'm here. Like, she was basically like backing up her daughter. And she was basically like, we finna jump you. Period. I was like, I didn't know what to do. It was literally like being stuck in the most awkward situation because they kept arguing. And like the girl who was helping me with my clothes, I could hear her voice, but like it didn't really sound like she was arguing back. Like she was talking back to them. She was like, you came to my place of business. Like, what is this about? Like, mad unprofessional. We could have did this somewhere else. Like, why would you come to my job? And the girl is just like, well, you wasn't talking back on Facebook. All that you was talking on Facebook. All that you was talking on Facebook. You wasn't coming outside when I was at my baby daddy house. And I was like, I stepped out the fitting room. No, I knocked on the door because I didn't know if somebody was behind or whatever. I knocked on the door, no response, nothing. So I was like, oh my God, like this is so awkward. Now I just want to leave. So I take off my clothes, and as I'm in the middle of taking off my clothes, I hear two other voices. It's the cops. I'll tell you, this situation escalated so quickly. Like, I never expected it to happen like that. Granted, I didn't expect for me to be in this situation at all at a store. You know what I mean? Like, this is very, very unprofessional. I hear two cops come in and they're like, what's going on here, ladies? Like, we heard there was a disturbance in the area. And if you don't know, like, again, if you're not from Brooklyn, you're not familiar with Flatbush or the area, but like there's always police in that area. Always police in that area. So like, I guess they were just patrolling or something like that, and someone probably like flagged them down. But they were basically saying they were told there was a disturbance in the area. So the cops come in and they're trying to like mitigate the situation, and the girl who comes in with her mom is trying to explain the situation to the cops like they give a damn. Like, she's basically telling them about the baby daddy and the girlfriend or the side chick or whoever she is. And I'm just like, these men do not care. They don't care. So basically, I'm like standing there and I'm trying to figure out a way to like leave as comfortably as possible so no one really sees me, because I'm really not trying to get in between this mess. And then I hear a knock on the door. So I'm like, yes. And it's a different voice, but it's another lady. And she's like, oh, are you okay in there? Are you almost done? And I was like, yeah, I'm just putting my clothes back on so I could leave. So she's like, you didn't like the outfit? And I was just like, no, it's not really my style. Whole time I didn't even know what it looked like on me because I didn't see my reflection. But the gag is, I'm not gonna step outside to see my reflection while people out here arguing and like throwing threats all over the place. You know what I mean? So I was just like, yeah, bro, like I'm just trying to leave. I took a peek at what was going on, and sure enough, it was the girl who was helping me with my clothes arguing with a girl who came with her mama. She came with her mama and they was both in head ties like they was finna fight at this girl's job. And I was just like, safe to say, like, I have not been back to Flatbush, at least not to shop. Like, I can't do it. Like, it's just too much. Like, so you guys, that is the end of my story time. I think this is going to be a quick one. I'm not sure, but I hope it is. If you enjoyed this story, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe and join the gang. You already stayed for the whole video. You might as well stay a little bit longer. Kick up your feet, girl. Stay a while. Follow me on all my socials. That is in the description and in the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.